Hey guys, Creator Mom, good morning. You ever wonder why it's common for people to feel like they can't speak positively about what they have or what's going on in their lives, or they can't get excited? It's because of fucking jinxing. You know, like this theory of jinxing. Where did that even come from? Because I'm like, it's like an impending doom. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, things are going so well, I better not say anything. I better not believe in the goodness I'm experiencing and try to gain momentum on that. And you know, I better not like focus on that in my life. I better just not mention it, you know, because or else I'm gonna jinx myself. I remember hearing that growing up too, and I'm like, holy crap, where did this thing about jinxing even come from? Now I'm gonna have to read about it and go through how this idea was developed, because I think without knowing, we could be holding on to that idea in our consciousness, which could be a block for us. And also the idea and notion that we can't want more, like just for the sake of wanting more. We can't like want more of whatever, you know what I'm saying? We can't advance excuse me, in life beyond a certain point, because that would just be asking for too much. God would be mad at me. He would be like, you know, the outside God, the outside judgmental God would be like, oh, okay, so I see you're not happy with what you have. I see you're not just satisfied with what you have and staying there. So now I'm gonna not only not give you what you want, but I'm gonna take away what you already have and see how you feel then. Do you feel that energy? That's that's fucking fucked up shit right there. Where does that come from? Old wives' tales? Or it comes from your parents feeling like you're asking them for too much and they can't supply it quick enough for you, so they're just gonna be like, hey, God wants you to be grateful, and you better start being grateful, or whatever you have is gonna be taken away from you. I think there's another way to handle it if we feel like our kids are asking a lot and we can't keep up, or we are becoming frustrated because they're like, dang, we just got this kid one thing and now they're on to something else. I have a child like that, you know what I'm saying? He moves very fast through ideas. And I know one thing for sure: the best way to not deal with that, you know, or the best way to deal with that is not telling him that God is going to take away what he has, or that he better watch out, or, you know, that's not, throwing fear at him is not a good way to deal with that. Maybe acknowledging my own limitations and saying, wow, I feel really limited right now, because that's what's going on. I feel like I don't have enough, and your requests are fucking frustrating me. Not that I would say that to my kid, not like that, but that I would say that to myself. That's what's going on. That's what's behind the feelings, is that I'm frustrated because I don't feel like I have enough to, you know, to support or whatever. But I think instead of people or parents admitting that, that's where that feeling of frustration is coming from. They put it on God. On God, yo. They put it on God and say, oh, God is going to punish you. You should be grateful for what you have because kids are starving in other countries. We make kids feel bad, or people feel guilty for wanting, because other people don't have things. And that's why we can't move forward in our lives, because it's like, oh, I can't have XYZ because other people don't have that. Well, that's where that comes from. From that story that other people don't have it, so you can't have it either. Well, guess what? There are people that have that thing that you want. So attach to that story instead of attaching to the people that don't have what they want, or that are in, you know, whatever circumstances they're in. That's really none of your business anyways, because you don't know what's going on in their lives. That's overreach. That's government overreach. You know, when you're like, oh, I can't have something because there's people in the world suffering. Overreach. Just start speaking out loud to yourself. That's what I do sometimes. I go catastrophic thinking, or I go overthinking. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. You know, hey, when you start thinking about, oh, that person is, you know, and look at me, I'm so privileged. Nope, overreach. Nope, overreach. Stop it. You're leeching out your energy. You're misplacing energy. Misplaced. And just get back focused. That's not your business. What other people are doing is not your business. You don't know their life. You don't know their beliefs. You don't know what they're going through and why they're going through it, you know? Whoever those random strangers are you're thinking about in your mind. I know, because I do it too. It's like, oh yeah, that weird, strange person out there that I don't even know doesn't have it, so I can't have it. That's wrong thinking. Alright, guys. Let's be aware of when we're engaging in superstitions in our mind. Like jinxing. And let's stop believing in it. Let's stop believing in it. Let's stop believing. Let go of the feeling of jinxing. Alright, guys. Have a wonderful day.